Hey y'all, welcome back to another video on my channel. It's your girl Karrill DaDiva, and I'm just gonna jump straight into this box braid tutorial. Don't mind my voice, I am having a little cold right now, so that's the reason why I sound like this. So anyway, what you saw me rubbing on the back of my hair or applying on the back of my hair is some gel, and that's gonna help me to get a really nice clean part in the back. So for this hairstyle, I'm going for a smaller size than I did last time, but I'm still gonna be doing three sections in the back. So I'm just parting it out so I could do that. After placing the hair between my fingers to start the braid, I like to just grip all of my natural hair in the hand with the synthetic hair, and then I just start off the braid by sectioning pieces of my hair into the synthetic braid. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys another one how I grip the root of the hair. So as you can see, I grab my natural hair into the hand with the synthetic hair, and then I start to section pieces of my natural hair into the synthetic hair and keep braiding it down until it's far enough where I could put my arms around to the other side, which make it easier to braid it down to the end. And one last time, guys, I grab my natural hair into the hand with the synthetic hair, and then as I braid it, I section pieces of my hair into pieces of the synthetic hair, and I just keep braiding it down just like that until it gets far enough down where I could, like I say before, swing my hand around to the other side, which make it easier to braid it down to the end. Now moving on up to the next row, and this row I believe I did 6 braids in this one. There's not really much to say with this tutorial, but if there's any questions you guys have, you could go ahead and ask them down below, and I will be sure to get back to them as soon as I can. But I did get some questions in the last video, and I'm gonna go ahead and answer some of them here. Some people was asking how many braids I had in total. Sometimes I count them, sometimes I don't. Also, sometimes people ask how many braids I have in each rows. I try my best to count them when I'm doing it, but not all the time I'm able to do it. Sometimes, I might click the record button on the camera and then boom, it didn't record, and that's the only way I can really tell from watching the video back, how much braids I have in each rows. And I try to record it just so I could see myself, so I could tell you guys. But yeah, I think this row has 6. The one before have 3, and I believe I do show in this video all the rows and how much they have. I did that with the last video too, so you guys could go back and look at it. It was like a blonde hair or an ombre hair color, black and blonde, black mixed with blonde or brown, and you guys like that video so much, so maybe you'll see it if you go back and look. As for this row, from what I can see, I did 8 braids in this one. And this is the 3rd row going up. So yeah, 8 braids in this one. The one before, like I said, had 6, and the one before had 3. This row, which is the 4th row up, also have 8 in it. Another question I get all the time is, how do I know how much braids to put in each section, to make them all the same? I take them out prior to doing the hair and put them on a braid rack, and this way I will see the sections and how much hair is in each section, so I match them that way, and then I put them in the hair. So this last row I'm doing right now has 3 in it, and the one before it has 5 in it. And from what I can see by watching the video right now, it looks like I have 6 total rows in the back. Honestly, y'all, I did this hairstyle a while ago. I'm not even wearing these braids anymore, but I did not get the time to edit it and post it when I wanted to. Now I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the front. And as I told you guys, when I'm parting the front of my hair, just because of the shape of my head, I part the sides kind of slanted instead of directly straight ahead. I make a slanted part, and this way when I get up to the middle they all line up so well. Like the left side lines up with the right side. And here I'm showing you guys how I split the hair. So I take one side bigger than the other and then I loop them around each other just like so. And then I add some jam on it, and this will help to keep the hair all together. So when I'm, braiding it, it's not all over the place. This really helps me. It might help you too if you try it that way. Now I'm putting my pointing finger and middle finger in between two of the hair, and then I put the third piece of hair in between them. And that's how I hold the hair to start off my braid. You can always go back and watch that part again if you didn't get it the first time. I'm sure you'll get it the second time or third. But yeah, that's how I hold the hair. That's another question a lot of people ask sometimes, so let's put that in there too. Why not? For the first and second row I did 2 braids. In the third and fourth I'm gonna be doing 3, and the fifth one on each side I'm gonna be doing 4 braids. So for each side I'm gonna be doing 5 rows. How long did this one take me? I think this is one of the quickest braid style I've ever done, and this is because I was in a rush to finish. I had to go somewhere. I was going to the Outer Banks. Have y'all heard of the Outer Banks before? That's where I was going with this hairstyle, and I only had a small amount of time to get it done. So this hairstyle, I did it in about 8 hours, and for the size and length, I believe it should have taken me longer. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys again how I hold the hair in my fingers to start my braid off. So as you can see, I split the hair with one side bigger than the other, and then I loop them around each other. That's the first part. And then I put my pointing and middle finger in between 2 of the hair, and then bring the third piece around the back of my finger and put it through the middle. That's how I hold it and start my braids. It does take a minute to get used to it, but I promise you it's not hard. Once you get it, So earlier I said the 5th one up, I had 4, on both sides, but I just realized I did 3 on both sides. So never mind me saying 4, it was 3, okay? So I'm working on the last row now, as you can see, and if y'all did not notice, I don't braid the hair all the way to the end, as I'm installing them. After I'm finished installing all of them, that's when I go back and finish the ends off, like just braid them off. And this is easier for me because I could move around, do whatever I want to do, sit somewhere else while I'm finishing off the braids. That's the reason why I do it like that. I've always do my braids like this, and I find that is so much easier. I've have people tell me that they do their braids like that too, and it's easier for them. But some people like to just braid it all the way to the end. I mean, just do whatever works for you, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, doing it this way works so much better for me. And when I'm done putting this one in, I'm gonna show you guys what the ends look like at this point, what I'm talking about, before I go finish them off. As a matter of fact, I came across a Facebook video where somebody is now offering this service. You go to their house or their shop, whatever, and they braid your hair like this and send you home to go finish the end of it. And I guess they charge you a little bit less since they do it this way. Let me know if that's something you guys would do, because I'm very curious to see who would do stuff like this. I mean, I think I would do it just because I know how to braid my hair. So this is what it looks like I said, and this is what it looks like when I was all done with it. And at this point I already dipped it in hot water, and that's the reason why it looks so good. I absolutely love the way this hairstyle came out, y'all. I think it looks so nice. The color too, the jet black, was really stunning. I feel like the blonde or the ombre color that I did before this one was nice too. Even the blonde one before that ombre one was nice too, but I really love this black one. It gives a different kind of look, which I absolutely love. It was easy for me to put it up in a bun after I was finished. As you guys can see, I wear it in a bun, I wear it in a ponytail, I wear it down, I wear it in so much different style, and I feel like this braid style, I kept it in longer than any braid style that I remember having, just because of how much I loved it. So here I have it down, y'all, and you can see the fullness of it and the length, and it was not heavy, just so you guys know. You can tell because it's not really that thick. I did not make the sections really thick, like the braids that I put in, I did not make them really thick, so it was very light on my hair, and I feel like my hair need that too, because sometimes I feel like I put them in too heavy and that kind of breaks my hair. But this was just perfect. It was perfect all the way around. The color, the length, the size, everything was just perfect. It was very easy to manage, and I had a really great time at the Outer Banks, and like I said, that's where I was going. And if you know, you know, when you go there, it's just water. So that's the reason why I thought I needed braids to go there. So yeah, it was like the perfect style. It's all the way down to my butt, not too far down past it, but yeah, that's how far down it goes on me. And I believe this length is 34 inches. I'm actually gonna put the hair that I used at the end of the video, because I realized that I didn't even show you guys that, just because of how much of a rush I was in when I was doing the hair. So I just recorded the pack of hair, and I'm gonna put it at the end of the video so you guys could see. But yeah, I absolutely love this hairstyle. Let me know what you guys think. If you have any questions, go ahead and ask them down below. I will be sure to answer them as soon as I possibly can. Also, if there's any other styles that you would like to see, let me know down below. I'll try my best and, you know, do them for you guys. Thank you again so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye! This is a hair that I use for the style. Feel free to pause it and read it so you could get the details. And I got this hair from my local beauty supply store.